we approve it in principle, and it goes to the fire board and comes back here for final approval in 12 days.
Sort of like you guys do with the sewage board thing.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Councillor Underwood.
I came here tonight with the understanding that each chief was the senior fire official for their areas and only responsible to council. And then I find out we have 6 chiefs, which is an absolute shock to me, and I'm sure it's a shock to the chiefs that are out there right now as well, that the chief fire official of Lambton Shores, under the fire marshal, is actually the CAO. This is news.
Considering that we had a fire
Yeah. Does he take courses?
Well, no one ever told him. But fair enough. This is very interesting. There are some things that really have to be addressed in the fire board. I know I'm talking to this issue, I'm getting it. My point is that once we have a layer, the board is a lower layer and are accountable to council. Once we got the recommendations in the minutes and council approved those recommendations, it is now at our level. This is the higher level in our command structure. We send out the tenders. The tenders come back. The debate, the deciding factor, and all the rest, everything else has already been decided through the board. Sending it back down to the board again is our right, but it's also our right to approve a tender, which we tend to do, which we should be doing, in my respect. So, send it back down so they can look at it again, to say, yeah, we like the whole policy and all the rest, and then send it back up again. I do not understand why this is such a big deal. I understand you like the way things were done. I don't think they were being worked properly, to tell you the truth, because I think we're debating things over and over and over again. Are we hoping for like a different answer or something? Are we hoping for reconsideration? Are we hoping for whatever? I don't know. So I'm going to leave my motion where it is, because I think I'm right here.
Okay. I'm going to call the vote. All those in favor of purchasing the fire truck?
What's the motion?
Motion is to approve it.
Now, there's a question. Are we going to have to
Can I get this
reconsider?
recorded vote, Mr. Mayor, please?
Now, I need to get I need clarification on this. Point of order. If this goes down as a defeat tonight, then we're not going to go with the E1 tender, which is being recommended by the chief, forest chief, whether you like it or not, how the process goes. Does that mean we have to do a reconsideration when we send it back down to the board for them to look at exactly the same thing, for them to come up with what we expect to be the recommendation, to come back up here again, for us to do exactly what we're doing right now? We have to do it all over again. Okay? And is that going to be a reconsideration and it's going to fail because of that?
I don't believe it would be a reconsideration because this is being sent. I'm sure there'll be another motion to send this to the board to look it over and send it back to council with a recommendation. And it's the same recommendation. We haven't turned down the fire truck. We have turned down accepting it now. Your motion is to accept it now.
I'd like to change my motion. I'd like to withdraw my motion.
Okay, withdrawing your motion. You have another motion.
Yes, I will defer this decision until after the fire board has seen it, but I recommend in principle. We recommend that we go for it.
Seconder for that? Councillor Elman. Questions on that? Response?
What I would like to see then is before the October 11th meeting, next Tuesday at the October 9th meeting, that we have a legal opinion for the composition of the fire board. I would like to see that for October 9th, so we don't go back to the 11th and get into a jackpot again. I just want to know we're on terra firma. So if we can have that assurance,
Let's deal with this motion.
I can support the motion.
We'll get a motion that you would like another legal opinion.
Yeah.
So the motion is that this be referred back to the board and be supported in principle. The board has a look at it. Second by Councillor Elman. All in favor of that motion? Carried.
abide by the municipal act's interpretation of open meetings for council. And they have to, these meetings then have to be advertised with agendas just as we would with regular council.
The meetings, the fire meetings are advertised.
They are.
Well, usually we have agendas and usually we,
They are.
They are.
We do. They're.
They're on this.
all right, so if I can get that legal opinion that, the composition is
Seconded,
I'll second.
seconded by Councillor Cook.
perfect.
All in favor of that? And get a legal opinion? Carried?
Just a comment, Mr. Mayor. I agree 100% with what I was saying. I think, as, when you do have 5 members of our council in one meeting, it could be constituted as an official meeting, and you know, perhaps we have been going that wrong, but who knows? But I think rather than create this into a big jackpot, you know, as John was saying, without policy, it's past practice. So, yeah, I think a proven principle there.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right.
This is the report for information on the Great Lakes Community Fund. This was, South Pines. Do we have any updates on that?
Dr. Belkey did get back to me on the weekend. He was able to meet with, Professor from the university. And, they believe they're on board. Dr. Belkey has to get it approved through the sub-compliance board. And if it's approved, they're gonna go directly in partnership with the university and not involve the municipality.
Okay. Okay.
That was the intent.
We don't have to do anything. Receive that for information. Deputy Mayor Day, Councillor Russell, all in favor of that? Carried? Bylaws. 110, 111, 112, 113, and 114. Moved in 3 times. Councillor Russell, Councillor Scott. Any questions on any of those bylaws? All in favor of that? Carried? Good. We have 2 notices of motion from Councillor McGuire. Council received those motions to be dealt with at our next regular meeting. 17th. Councillor Bonte?
Councilor McGuire and I we've had a brief chat just to clarify, you are willing to include on that second notice of motion the cut,
Yes.
okay? So that we're looking at the cut. Any of our waterways that accommodate boats, we should be looking at passability and function. So not just the Port Franks Harbor and the Grand Bend Harbor, but the cut as well. Just in the report.
The entire,
Okay, just where the boats are going.
where the boats are going, up to our marina,
Yep.
or up to the bridge. The cut begins back at the old Iron Bridge.
That's right.
This goes from the old river to the Iron Bridge. No,
And that's part of us, so that's.
Okay, so just to include the cut, we'll have a discussion on this.
Yeah.
So a motion that we put these 2 motions on for discussion at our next meeting. Councillor Russell?
it's a clarification, they're the same in Grand Bend too, and we go up to wherever the roads, isn't it? The harbor?
It's where we maintain the depths in the harbor, where we do dredging now. Is what this is asking, but you're asking for pushing farther. Okay, we'll have that discussion. Just move right up to there. Yes, we've had some of it.
They're part of it already.
Okay. Is there a second? Deputy Mayor, Councillor Russell. All in favor? Carried. Deputy Mayor Day?
Is it possible to make one more notice of motion too, and for discussion at the next council meeting? And that is, let's just make a motion that council avoid scheduling meetings on Sundays unless it's an emergency, because it's been historically a protected day for families and for individual respite. And I think that to be wise, since this job is a 18-hour-a-day job oftentimes, it's nice to avoid